Here we go, part 2 of the kitchen. I just couldn't help it. I didn't mean to. You just start looking and you can see so many things. I just have to. This arm here is a layer. This isn't just a glitch or it's sliding. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. And it's half not there, so it's not there. It's fading. Anyway, it's a green screen. Look at the size of her hand. Let's go back and see that again. Size of her hand. They are layers. I hope people start seeing it. These are layers. Look at her hand there. Watch how Bella comes across her. Do you see it yet? Do you see the... There's no way Bella could have that arm like that. Do you see that they're a layer now? Do you see it? Do you see? Do you see it's faded there? This little tot is a layer on top of the other, and to be really honest, it is absolutely disgusting that they're using children like this. Even if they're masking someone else's face on top of another child, because it's still another child. It's disgusting to use children in this manner. It really is. These are little souls that don't know what is going on, being used in some propaganda. Layer, look, do you see that? Do you see that? There you go, there's the layer. So that is the head behind, and this face is superimposed on top. Maybe Bella's got a doll's arm. And look at Shanann's arm. There's a thumb gone. Just look at the proportions. Everybody. Proportions. You see, they haven't managed to master the 3D bit because they're 2D, filming 2D, shining it back to us. And that's all strange there. Look, see? The layers. Layers. These are layers. And that thumb. I noticed that the thumbnail sort of went in the t-shirt a little bit. And look at those hands. I'm sorry, just slowing it down shouldn't do this. Just because those hands are layers. Everybody noticed that she has got a bust this time. She goes flat-chested bust, where she's got a chest in this one. Do you see that arm? Let's go back and show you that again. Here. See it? Do you see it? All that speckling, because only happening just here where they're layering the other person on. Look at it. Can you see that? Can you see this? Layers. No depth, no nothing. They're supposed to be real, remember? They're supposed to be human beings. Oh yeah, and the writing is always back to front. It's a bit blurry because I love it a tiny bit blurry, so you can't quite, hoping so that you won't see it. But you see here? Just watch Bella's head come across. I'm sorry, they're layers. Here. These are all layers. See? Just see them. Layers. Oh, and watch. Their face changes. Her face changes. As she turns away. No, she's someone else. She's changing into someone else. There you go. Someone else. And look how she goes past him. Look. Her nose goes into him. Well, she's definitely changed there, hasn't she? And she looks like she's wearing a dress rather than a t-shirt, and his hair is morphing with the plants above, which is totally impossible unless he's green screening. Yes, that's what it is. It's a green screen with layers on it. These are layers. This is why they have a white haze on them. And then look, she's lost the top of her head. Look. Do you see that? She's lost the top of her head. So she isn't Shanann anymore. She's turned into someone else. And she's lost the top of her head. Look the size of her hand. Anybody recognise that person? They've got totally different eyes. And the layer goes across. You could see the layer going across. He's not looking at her. Look, he's still looking, and she's gone. So she doesn't look like Shanann. She looks like she's got a dress on. And she's turned into someone else. And she loses the top of her head. And actually, did you see her face went sort of the other side of his t-shirt as well? Oh, but when she comes back, look what she looks like. Who's that? Someone completely different. Bella is not looking at her. Bella is looking past her. Look at that. Who is that going the other side? Because that's not Shanann, is it? Where's her black t-shirt? Look at his head. And look at this. So he's morphing with the flowers, which is totally impossible because they're nowhere near him. And then he's got a and Elvis Presley, Wobble, wobble, wobble. Morph, morph, morph. Line, line, line around him. Different ears. Maybe you'll notice that a bit more now. Did you see it? Hopefully you can see it because they are two people, maybe three, masked together. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. They are different heads. They are different eyes. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see it? And do you see that line round him? I'm sure you can see it. That's because he's superimposed on top. And look at her mouth and look at his mouth. So we've got the outline of his t-shirt, his mouth, and watch her mouth. Glitch, 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 glitch. So, her glitch kind of matches up with his glitch. Become glitch. I hope you can see that they're layers. Look, he's now morphing a bit with the fridge. It's impossible. He's in front of the fridge. The fridge is not attached to him. Wobble, wobble, wobble. And as I was filming this, I noticed something about the eyes. That's because they're different people's eyes. The eyebrows are different. The eyes are different. One has a sort of bit of makeup, like Indian, Egyptian or something. That's because they keep taking bits out of a film. I'm not even sure if I see Julie Garland in there. It's like actresses. Oh, I don't know what it is. They stuck people's faces together. Anyway, you can see they've got different cheekbones. You can see it even without me doing that. Do you see it? Do you see it? It's mechanical. Do you see that? You can definitely see the colour difference, and you can see that they're different face. One has a fatter cheek than the other. Oh, and then we've got Captain... Did you see that? Captain Spock again. I like the films. Different eyes. Different eyes. Look what's happening to the one on the right. Look, different faces, different eyes. Look at the eye on the left, look at the eye on the right, look at the eye on the left, look at the eye on the right. I'm doing this to show you it's all a lie. What I have to go through to do it though, for many people, I've had some really nasty messages again. And all you've got to do is slow this footage down and look at it yourself to see. Look at the eye on the right and the one on the left. They're not the same eyes. They don't belong to the same person. Can you see it? The different cheekbones, the different eyes, the different eyebrows. Also, I've noticed that she has a very sort of greyish bit coming from her ears. Anybody that you see who is streaming with this slight grey bit in their hairs on a green screen doing this kind of thing. The eyebrow bit's a bit strange. Obviously different bits of filming. That doesn't really look like Shanann either, did it? Now, this is a layer. This is like a mask, you know? One of those masks going across here. There is a layer with the different eyebrow, right? That's a layer. Do you see it? Layer. Doesn't look like Shanann now, does it? Do you see what I mean? You don't even know what you're looking at. Different eyebrows. Different people masked together. Different. Different. Whoa, look at that. Different. Different. It's all different. Also, something else I noticed was, you know, if Bella's leaning against his t-shirt, how come she's not making a crease on his t-shirt at all? You know, I thought that would happen. And also, look, the morphing hair with the morphing plants. In fact, the plants are in her hair. It's impossible. They're behind her, but they're not. They're in her hair. That's because she's a layer. Layer, 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 liar, liars. Layer, layer. Also, something else I found really strange was that in a minute, yes, you're going to see somebody who's in their 30s. 1 minute they're glorious and beautiful and all radiant, and the next minute they'll be, you know, saggy chin. She's in her 30s, early 30s. She's not nearly 40. Also, something else I noticed was that the C on his t-shirt is the right way round, but when she's showing anything, it's the wrong way round. Layer. Layer. See the line round her head? Because she's a layer. It's a layer. Whatever it is a layer. And again, I think it's disgusting. There you go. That C is the right way round if it goes up. Yes, it's the right. Whatever that is, it's the right way round. But to use children to play their games is disgusting. They may not be real because they're computerized. It's just disgusting still to have children in it. Different people, different faces put together. Do you see it now? Do you see it? Look at the eyebrows, completely different. They're masked people. It's about there, wherever I've put the line, it's about where they join the faces together. Look at the size of the chin on the left, cheek on the left, and look at the size of the cheek on the right. It's because they're not the same face. Look at the eyebrows. Yeah, look at this. This is the, oh, that's not very flattering, is it? That's the one with the makeup on there. And I wonder who that one is. Yeah, there's someone else there. Does that look like Shanann? Anyway, he has the same thing. I think on this one they've joined it about there. On this bit. But you can see the right eye is different to the left eye, and they've got different ears. Different faces. That's the one. Different, and there's the glitch, because that's sort of half the other person. Anyway, I'm coming to the end now. How many more of these do I need to make to show you that this is a lie? All again. I got this direct. Not Shanann, is it? Sorry, it's all a lie.